This video was sponsored by Ugreen. So as someone who is always working at their desk, whether it's, gaming or productivity, you spend a lot of time there. So you got to make sure that your gaming setup fits your needs or your productivity setup fits your needs. So I used to have both on one desk, and to be honest, that didn't really work out for me. So I decided that when I moved to this new apartment, that I was going to switch things up. I was actually going to break apart my gaming and productivity and just kind of have somewhere that is just all productivity and somewhere that's just all gaming. So I put a lot of time in my videos, and so I figured now is the best time to do that and just kind of split them apart now that I was moving to a new apartment. So this is Vlad's Gaming Tech World, and today we're building a new productivity setup. Let's get into it. Okay, so to kick things off, I decided to finally get a standing desk. I never had one before, but I was kind of getting jealous of all those people that did have a standing desk. So I went on Amazon and I decided to get a desk that was 55 by 24, and I decided to get it by Vosatron. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I think that's how you say it. So when it comes to setting it up, it was nothing too difficult and only required an hour of my time. For the desk, I decided to go with the walnut tabletop with white legs. Now, let me know, because as I stare at this, I don't think it looks walnut, but is it walnut? Is walnut a little bit darker? That's something we'll have to talk about. But moving forward with the video, now I decided to go with a standing desk this time around because as someone who's sitting all the time, I decided that I also wanted to stand, kind of stretch my legs out a little bit. So let me know it in the comments below whether or not you like standing desk, you have one, or you're thinking of getting one. I can tell you right now, from my personal opinion, I actually really like having a standing desk. So the whole reason of having this setup was to make my life easier. So I just want to thank Ugreen, again, who's the sponsor for this video, for sending me out their 300 watt 5-port JN fast charger. This has been a game changer for several reasons. Now, as someone who uses a MacBook all the time, I'm always using the 140 watt charger that came in the box, which there's nothing wrong with that charger, but with the 5 ports that's on the Ugreen, it makes my life easier as I'm able to plug in multiple devices to charge at the same time, which is really, really great. Now, going further in depth when it comes to this charger, what I like about this charger is the fact that Ugreen has released the first 300 watt 5-port JN fast charger with a single dedicated 140 watt output port, which is the port that I use to charge my MacBook Pro. Now, though I have the 140 watt charger again on my MacBook Pro, the one that, came with my MacBook Pro, again, I like using Ugreen's charger as my main charger on my desk, seeing as this charger is created for multiple device charging, which reduces the need of several chargers. Now, if you weren't aware, this charger is compatible with smartphones, tablets, laptops, and more. And if you're wondering how long it takes for my MacBook Pro to charge with this charger, then you'll be happy to know that it charges my laptop from 0 to 50% in around 30 minutes, which is extremely good and convenient. What's also great is how Ugreen's built-in smart thermal guide system provides us users with first-class safety, monitoring temperature changes in real time, which makes sure to keep any connected devices protected from overheating or overcharging. Now, I have to be honest with you, this isn't something that I take on the road with me as it's quite heavy, so I definitely just leave it on my desk setup, which just works out perfectly fine for me. If you're someone who uses a lot of devices at their setup and needs something that charges fast, then you'll definitely want this charger by Ugreen. Links will be provided in the description below. Now, moving forward, for this productivity setup, I'm using my M1 MacBook Pro. Now, I recently got an M1 MacBook Pro maybe a couple months ago, and it's been a game changer. Now, as someone who owns a PC, I just wanted something where I can edit, but on the go. So that M1 MacBook Pro has been working fine for me. It's the base model. So which means that it comes with a 16 gigabytes of RAM as well as 512 of storage, which is all right as I'm someone who uses external SSDs anyway, so it doesn't really bother me too much. Now, if you want a little bit more about the MacBook Pro, make sure you check out my previous video, but it does come with a 10-core CPU and a 16-core GPU. As for the display, it's a 16.2-inch Liquid Retina XDR display with a 3456 by 2234 native resolution. Again, this has been my personal workhorse for everything I do when it comes to this YouTube channel. So when it comes to the monitor, I'm using the Samsung SJ55W 34-inch ultra-wide gaming monitor. This monitor comes with a 3440 by 1440p resolution, 75 Hz refresh rate, and a 4 millisecond response time. It's a VA panel that also includes AMD FreeSync technology. Now, it comes with 2 HDMI ports and 1 DisplayPort. So if you're interested in this monitor, then make sure you check out my full review of this monitor in the description below. In my honest opinion, this monitor is more than enough for what I use it for, which is for creating thumbnails, writing scripts, and editing my YouTube videos. I've had this monitor for a while, and it's still running great. Alright, so next we have my keyboard of choice, which is the Redragon K621 Horus TKL mechanical keyboard, which I love for its lightweight form factor. As for the mouse, I'm using the Microsoft Modern Mobile Wireless. Both devices are budget-friendly and great devices for your setup. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any new content, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.